Up before dawn, me meet the world at a ramp. Friends on my team, we all got the drive. Lose some, but legends survive. Chase every record, I break through the fear. Turn every doubt to a cheer. I work hard, I sweat for the crown. Never stop till I'm breaking new ground. Jump so high, yeah, I'm never coming down. All I do is win every round. Lace up tight, I'm ready to grind. Start line staring nobody behind. Sweat pours down, got one thing in mind. Every win earned, nothing is signed. Early in the morning, feet hit the ground. Focused on the goal, every stride profound. Pressure in my chest, but
welcome to another big match. Yes, I'm looking over there because usually my camera is over there, but today I've placed it right in front of me because I'm expecting to do lots of celebrations. I'm expecting to jump up and down in celebration of some goals. Yes, it's the big one. It is the massive one. It's the one. It's a must-win game. It's Man United against Sunderland, and we've already had team news in. And it's exciting news because we finally get to see our number one goalkeeper. That's right, we're going to get to see Senny Lemons today. Anyway, guys, just make sure you hit the like button if you're streaming in already. If you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. It'll be great to have some more subscribers so we can get up to 10,000 subscribers. That's what I'm after. 10,000. It's not a hard thing to do, is it? 10,000 subscribers. And of course, we want to grow our community and celebrate together the success of United. Well, we're hoping it's success. Ruben Amorim, we've got to back the guy. Look, every match day, when it comes to Ruben Amorim, you have to back your manager. No matter what is going on behind the scenes, you have to come out and support your team. That's what I say. Anyway, I know there's fans out there who hate watch along and want United to lose and Ruben Amorim to go into complete a downfall and United to carry on losing. But I'm not one of those fans. I'm positive and I want everyone else in the community to also be positive. What's the point being negative about United? What's the point of saying, yeah, I want my team to lose. I want my team not to do well. I want my team to do well every single game. Every single game I want United to win. I don't want United to be at a loss any game, no matter what. Even whether you're Ruben Amorim in or out, you shouldn't be looking at and watching this game saying, I want United to lose. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And if there's anyone who's calling himself a fan and says, I want United to lose because I don't like Ruben Amorim, well then I'm going to question whether they're actually genuine Man United fans. Because I hear this from some fans saying, I want United to lose today against Sunderland and I want Ruben Amorim out. And look, whether you want Ruben Amorim out or not, you should never, ever be saying you want United to lose. That is a no-no in my books. United, you should be supporting your club no matter what. Thick and thin, no matter what's going on off the scenes, you should be in there supporting United. And this is going to be an important game for Ruben Amorim. And I am hoping that we get the win. We get the win, and I'm hoping that, who knows? We've been told he's got the entire season. He's got the entire season to prove Ineos wrong. And so we have to back him. Look, if we were told that he was going to get the sack, maybe then we'll have to say, okay, look, do you know what? We still want United to win, though. You still want United to win against Sunderland. You do not want them to throw the season away. Even if a new manager does come in later on, you still want United to be in there, in the reckoning for the Champions League spots. What is the point of saying, I want United to lose? Ridiculous, ridiculous fans out there who think that they can just get away with saying all sorts about Ruben Amorim and about the club. I'm not a big fan of what Ruben Amorim has done so far. Hands up, I'd say it. And I'm not happy with the fact that he sticks to his formation. But do I say I want United to lose? Absolutely not. I want United to win and I want them to go and actually conquer this league. Now, we've got about 7 minutes before we kick off. I did want to go through the interview with the post-match press conference, or pre-match press conference, sorry, on Ruben Amorim. So I'm going to quickly play that because it was quite an interesting one. I want to listen to this because this was Ruben Amorim. Actually, will I get copyrighted? I might get copyrighted, man. I might get copyrighted. I don't want to be doing that now. And we got about 7 minutes. That goes on for quite some time. Ruben Amorim, he goes on about just how it feels like it's not the formation is not an issue. He's saying that, look, it's to do with the psychological stance of the players right now. What is going on in their heads right now? And I agree. Look, we all have to accept that these United players crumble under pressure. The moment that they go 1-0 down, they look lost. And that includes the captain, Bruno Fernandes, the guy who's meant to be pushing his team along, the guy who's meant to be gearing them all up, saying, look, it's only 1-0 down. We are Man United. We are at Old Trafford. We must win. It completely, I think we need a new captain. New captain, that's what I think we do. Drop your comments below, guys. Love to hear from everybody tuning in. Just hit the like button as well. And let's look forward to a good game. That's fingers crossed we get a good game today. I'm hoping that Man United come out and start attacking early on and don't waste any time. 6 minutes to kick off. Let's hopefully have a good game. Before we do that, actually, let me quickly go through the lineup. Now, where are we? My screen's over here today. I've moved everything around, so I need to get used to this. I need to get used to what is going on. Here we go. We've got the team news. That is the team news. Thank you for the boys at Stretford Paddock, by the way. They put this out. This nice team graph here. It shows you who's starting and who's not. So we've got Senny Lemon starting. Hopefully I pronounced his name right. But anyway, and we've got some changes in the defence. And up front, we've got Mason Mount over Kuna. Who would have thought that? Mason Mount playing over Kuna. I mean, Kuna has been one of our best players, but clearly he's not happy with something here, Ruben Amorim, and he wants, Mason Mount to start. Maybe it's because he is a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more good at just closing down teams, and I think that's what he gives you. Mason Mount is very good when he's on form right now. Anyway, Dalot, I'm not keen on Dalot playing on that side. Dogu is not playing. I mean, I don't know his thinking behind that. I don't. I mean, drop your comments below if you think this is a good move by him. If you think that Dalot is going to play better on the left-hand side and Ahmad is going to be better on that right-hand side. I can't see that. I can't see that. Look, do you know what? Look at this. Look at this. I mean, Ahmad on the right-hand side, Dalot on the left. I would have preferred Dogu. I mean, Dogu I would pick over Dalot any day. I know there might be some bias in there. I'm not a big fan of Dalot. I really am not. But he's going with him. But we've got the bench there. We've got Maguire, Haven, Dogu, Leon, Ogate, Menu, Kuna, and Zertsky. Strong bench as well. It's going to be a good game. I'm hoping it's going to be a good game. I hope you guys enjoy it as well. We're going to be watching it along, and of course, it's going to be pretty tense. Sunderland are not to be a team that you should take lightly. They've won. I think it's one game drawn. Let me just check. I had it up before. I had their record up, and I was thinking, damn. Sunderland are a good team right now. They're not someone who you look at and think, oh, they've just promoted team and we're going to do well against them. We'll kind of beat them. They've actually done pretty well. They've done pretty well so far. And here they are. Last 5 Sunderland matches. Yeah, so they won against Nottingham Forest. That's not easy to do. They drew against Aston Villa. They drew against Crystal Palace. They won against Brentford, the team that we got hammered 3-1. The teams are now coming out of the tunnel. Here we go, walking out. Yeah, the crowd's up for it, man. The crowd is up for it today. And Senny Lemons gets his first start, man. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to finally get to see our number 1 goalkeeper. I was panicking for a moment, thinking, have they signed this guy? And now he's not good enough. And they might be thinking, oh, we still need to play Altay Bendia because he's not going to be our number 1 goalkeeper, Senny Lemons. But I guess they were maybe protecting him against the big games. Obviously, the game against Chelsea and against Man City, they were big games. They were big games where everyone was watching to see if there's anyone going to make any mistakes. So if he came in and made a mistake immediately, it would have shattered his confidence. And I'm hoping that was the case. And I'm hoping that's why Ruben Amorim thought, I'll protect him and bring him on a game where are maybe expected to win. Again, I'm saying this because I've just been telling you about the results, the results in the Premier League for this newly promoted side, Sunderland side, and they've played really, really well. So in the last 5 games, there was an EFL Cup one, so they drew against Huddersfield. We'll take that out. I don't know what game what team they put out there, but in the Premier League, they've been doing pretty well. They've won against Brentford and Nottingham Forest. Not easy. And then they've drawn against Crystal Palace. Again, we saw Crystal Palace do over Liverpool just the other week. And then they drew against Aston Villa. Again, Aston Villa, maybe I would have expected them to actually do slightly better against Aston Villa. But because Aston Villa currently are not in good form. But anyway, I after seeing that, I realised that, look, this is not going to be an easy game. It's not going to be a game where we're going to be just sat there thinking we should be getting 3-4-0. In fact, any game with United involved right now is not easy. It's not easy. We struggle against even the lesser teams. So we need to make sure we go out there and have our heads with us and be composed and try and get the best out of our team. Ruben Amorim is testing something. I would have liked to see a different formation, I'll be honest with you. I would have loved to see him take this opportunity to put out a completely different formation, play a different style of football, something unexpected and something that the Sunderland manager would not be expecting. And then, so when the Sunderland manager turns up, because we know what they're doing right now, the managers that are coming up against United, they are doing this thing where they know exactly how United are going to play, who's going to play where, and then they combat it. They already know exactly how to play against United. They know that they need to do a quick, long ball over the top, like Brentford did, and they will get success. They don't need to do anything major against United to win against them. Right now, United need to switch it up. Personally, if I was the manager, I would switch it up. I would switch up this team. The teams are just lining up now, just getting ready for kickoff. It's a big game. It's a big game, no doubt about it. Ahmad is playing again. Again, he's starting as well. Ahmad starting is an interesting one. I wasn't expecting that, I must be honest. Look, I'm a big fan of Ahmad. I think he's a top player. I just wasn't expecting him to start Ahmad on that right wing. Casemiro as well, back again, which is great news. We missed him in the last few games because Ugarte is not good enough. Ugarte is just not good enough at passing the ball. I'd say Casemiro is slightly better at looking for those passes through balls and gets them done. Mbumo, Starman, of course, and Sesko up front. Sesko up front, look, I mean, there's lots of people who are still watching very closely at Sesko, still looking at him thinking, will this kid come good? He scored his last goal in the last game, and look, he was unlucky that we didn't do anything else. He got the goal against Brentford, but look, I think he's going to come good. I'd rather him slowly develop and start scoring goals rather than getting the first couple of goals in the first couple of games and then completely not do anything in the rest of the season. I'd rather him slowly get into the game and then once he pops, he can't stop. That's what I'm hoping for. He's got the build, he's got the qualities there. You definitely see that. You definitely see that he's got the quality. He's got the the know-how. His movement is a lot better. Here we go, kicked off, guys. We've kicked off in the game. So United shooting towards the Stretford end, and we obviously, I don't need to go through exactly who's lined up where. We know exactly where they're lined up. And again, another player that I'm actually surprised about is Luke Shaw. Again, I would have liked maybe him switching out Luke Shaw for maybe Haven or something. So we're playing full 3 centre-backs, big, fast centre-backs. Someone, all 3 could handle it. Euro being back, of course, is fantastic news. So let's wait. I mean, the danger man we know for Sunderland, get a throw in there. So Sunderland it's United with a quick throw in there. Early on, United, we've seen United in the first half of most games. They do actually hold the ball well. They pressure the teams, and United have started again, quick time pressuring Sesko on the ball, but gets tackled, and it goes they just clear the lines. They've just cleared the lines, and here got Senny Lemon's first touch on the ball. Yeah, he looks like a unit as well. You know, you think that he'd be kind of. He looked slender. He looked a bit like David De Gea, but he's not like David De Gea. I think he's got a bit bigger build than David De Gea, and he looks slightly taller as well. So let's see what he's like, man. Let's hope he's not even tested. I don't want to see Senny Lemons in this game. I hopefully will not get to see him in action, because that will mean that we're doing well. And if of course, is that a corner for United? No, it's a goal kick for United, actually. I thought we'll be getting a corner, but so let's just quickly look at teams. All right, okay, I've got the teams for him there. Senny Lemons with a ball out, goes straight through the middle and goes to the keeper the other side. So Sunderland have been playing well, man. Sunderland have been playing well. Last few years, lost, won, drawn, and then won. So they're on a high. They're on a high right now, and they'll be confident. They'll be confident, you know, quietly confident coming into this United game, thinking that we can get a result here. We can get a result. United are not playing well, and if we get the early goal, that can really put them under pressure. Bruno Fernandes, Captain Bruno Fernandes, on the pitch, looking around, seeing what he can do. Right now, Sunderland have got throw-in. They've just taken it. Sunderland playing with a bit of confidence. You'd think that they'll just lose the ball, but they're not. They're holding on to the ball, trying to get some passes in, and that's a good move there as well. Oh, they're on the break here, Sunderland. They cross it in. Oh my God, he missed a massive chance there. It was just a tap-in. It was just a tap-in. The ball was crossed in, and the Sunderland winger, I don't know who this is, he wasn't even offside. Oh God, what a ball that was as well. Straight into the danger area. Shaw went to sleep. Shaw just stood there watching the ball. I don't know what he was doing. What was Shaw doing? He's just watching it. He was just watching the ball, and same thing with Dalot. And the guy came from behind Dalot, ran in front of him, and it was Traoré. Traoré had a simple chance to put the ball away. And I think even he wasn't expecting that much of an easy chance. And I think it caught him off guard, and he just simply flapped it. He just missed the ball completely, and the ball ran through. Wow. I've not even started the timer. I always do this. Flipping heck. Start the timer. Let's take some minutes off there. 4 minutes. Take another 60 off. Yeah. 4 minutes into it. Yeah. Always do this. I'm so excited about the game that I forget to turn on all the timer and everything. I don't even really care. I just want to get the game started and ball through to... Oh, that was a brilliant ball by Mount into Mbeumo, but he just failed to get it under control and lost control, and he went to the Sunderland keeper. So this is an open game. It's both teams... Well, both teams saying I think Sunderland have had the best chance of the game so far with that. Such a simple tap-in for Traoré. I don't know how he missed it. I don't know how he missed that. I'm just checking the lineups for today. Oh, I could do it on my phone actually, but Sunderland holding the ball. They're holding it pretty well, I must admit. They're holding it pretty well. They're doing well so far, Sunderland. And like I said, you can't come into these games thinking it's going to be an easy game. Traoré now running on, passing it. Sunderland are holding the ball. They're holding their own. In fact, I'd say Sunderland have been the better team so far. United just haven't got started. United have not got started. Let's hope that they can take the ball and do something with it. Bruno Fernandes to Ahmad. That's some space now in front of Ahmad. Ahmad runs into space. Brilliant. Running forward. Passes it to Mbeumo. Mbeumo turning. Oh, fails to take off a shot. I thought he's just going to unleash one there. He was turning. It was on his right foot, and I thought, oh, he's gonna just let one go there, let one go, and just put it in the back of net. That was a good chance. Ahmad just drove forward. The Sunderland defence let him be. They let him come through, and then he got into the penalty area, and then Mbeumo, he passed it to Mbeumo. Mbeumo tried to turn. He did turn, but then he just got tackled last second. Right, lineups. Here we go. Lineup. So we've got Traore, Lefi, and Isidore. Isidore is the top scorer so far for Sunderland, and yeah, Xhaka as well in the midfield is very good. Sunderland now attacking, but Bruno Fernandes gets the ball back. Ahmad now with the ball. I'm not phased out about United not starting well. I just still think, look, we've got plenty of time. Just need to chill. Just need to be composed. There's no point having a good start and not scoring a goal. You might as well just make sure that you just... The most important thing for me is scoring a goal early on in the game, just to get the footing in there and getting your confidence levels high. So here's Ahmad on the ball. Ahmad is a danger man. Ahmad is... Like, for me, I think Ahmad is brilliant in this position, and we do miss him. We do miss Ahmad, because once he gets forward, he's so tricky in the area, and most players, defenders, don't want to even come near him and tackle him. Here's Ahmad again on the ball, trying to take on, driving forward, pass it to Mbeumo, who's on the wing. Mbeumo now cutting in, crosses the ball into Bruno Fernandes. It's a chance, and it's a goal! It's Mason Mount, actually. What a goal! Mason Mount, what a finish. Just tucks it in there. What a finish. 1-0 to United. I said it to you. You just do not care about having a great start in terms of possession, as long as you can put the chances in. And this Mason Mount goal, brilliant. He gets the ball again. Ahmad on that wing, just doing a bit of damage. Then it comes to Mbeumo. Mbeumo straight to Mason Mount, who's on the edge of the area, and he brings it down, and he just right foot just slots it in. Just, oh, beautiful. Guides it in. Does not put a lot of power on it. Just guides it in. And I think the keeper was blinded by the defenders who were in front of Mason Mount. And the keeper didn't see it till last minute, I think. Let me see. Yeah, keeper should have done better, really. But he couldn't get to it. He just simply couldn't get... What a start by United. Get in there. Come on. Come on. Yes. Brilliant. Come on. This is it. This is what we wanted to see. Mason Mount obviously starting, many people raising their eyebrows, including me, about how he's starting over Kuna, but that was a beautiful, beautiful finish, composed finish, and United now can look to really add on another 1 or 2 goals. This is where they need to take advantage of being on top. This is where Sunderland will lose a bit of composure, will start maybe panicking a little bit, and you as the home team need to then turn the screw now, turn the screw. Lemons on the ball. Brilliant. Bring down by Mbeumo, but Sesko fails to take it any forward and loses the ball. Now Sunderland on the attack. Down on the wing. This guy on the wing, Adingra is causing a little bit of trouble. A little bit of trouble for Lenny Euro and Ahmad. So Ahmad's having to track back to get this guy, because he's everything looks like it's going to him, Adingra, and then Sunderland are playing through him right now. Anyway, the ball's back to Lenny Euro, Mbeumo, and there's a nice link, man. I'm telling you, there's a nice link with Mbeumo and Ahmad. I think they understand each other. They know exactly how they're interlinking with each other. It's brilliant so far in this game. They're the danger men for United. The ball keeps going towards them, and again, Luke Shaw is looking for him. Now he goes to Lenny Euro, who's going to pass it to Ahmad. Ahmad now looking forward, seeing what he can do. Pass it to Casemiro. This is it. This is what we need to be doing. We need to be just keeping the ball, holding the ball, and just controlling the game. It's all about controlling the game. The moment you start doing that, that's it. You win the game. You win the game if you can control everything. Control possession, control the game, control the gameplay, know exactly what's going on and who's doing what. De Ligt with a long ball forward to Mount, but he misses it and goes straight to the keeper. So formation for Sunderland is a 4-2-3-1 formation, by the way, guys. So just so you know, I mean, you might be wondering what formation Sunderland are set up like. So they've got the Jacker as well. I mean, the best player. Jacker's obviously an experienced player in the midfield, but I think we just need to be worried about the wingers for Sunderland. That's where they are pretty dangerous. So they're looking to play in the wingers and get the ball. Ahmad will have his work cut out, having to go back and stuff. So right now, Sunderland are just playing the ball in their defence, just holding the ball, trying to get some time on the ball. Long ball forward now. This is it. This is what we got caught out with against Brentford. But this time it runs straight out. And their top striker so far this season, who is, what's his name again? Isidore. I don't know what. I must admit, I do not. I've not been keeping up to date with Sunderland and their squad. Seems quite changed now. Of course, Amad Diallo once was a Sunderland player as well. He was out there on loan and did really well for Sunderland. Anyway, long ball forward by Senny Lemons, and it goes straight out of play for a throw-in to Sunderland. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. I'm happy. I'm happy with this. Let me move my chair back a bit. It's a bit uncomfortable. Let me have a drink and enjoy this game. Okay, Sunderland with the ball. Bruno. Oh, come on, Sesko. Come on. Sesko needs to be a bit more composed with the ball. He loses it too easy, I think. He's one of those guys who just needs to hang on to it a bit more. He tries to play the one-time pass as soon as he gets the ball, and you can't do that. You can't do that when you're not looking up. I mean, he lost the ball there. Didn't need to do it, and then Dallo went and fouled a Sunderland player, and Sunderland have got a free kick. He fouled Hume. He fouled him, and then that's it. Mark, what's my score prediction? Look, do you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm scared to give a prediction, and the reason why I'm scared is because that's a throw-in for Sunderland. Is because I get it wrong all the bloody time. That's why. I'm always confident. I'm obviously, as a United fan, I'm always looking at the positive things. I'm always confident. I'm always saying United to win. United to win. United to win. United will go out and just completely do Brentford over last weekend. I thought, oh, United are in the team, in form. They've just beat Chelsea. Brentford are all over the place. They don't even know what they're doing. We're going to go there and win them 3-1. And completely opposite happened. We got battered 3-1. So, I mean, right now with United being 1-0 up, I'm hoping that they can go and win at least 2-1. Right? Okay, I'm being pragmatic here. I'm being sensible for once. For once, I'm being sensible. And the reason being is because I'm thinking United defence haven't been good this season, and they always let in goals, and they're easy to score against United so far. The defence hasn't been good, and that chance missed by Traore, that was a massive chance, easy chance. It was just a simple, tap in. It's an offside that. Okay, so yeah, 2-1. I think United should be able to comfortably go and get another goal. They look like they're the team that can go and get a goal. But we all know this United team are just they cause their own issues, don't they? It's not the other teams don't turn up to beat us. We beat ourselves. That's the problem. We kind of panic ourselves. I don't know what happens to us. We just press the panic button for no bloody reason. We start panicking when we don't need to. We start thinking, oh, we need to start defending now, and we need to hold on to this. No, we need to play like Man United at home. That's what we need to do. We need to be confident. We need to know that we're a better team than Sunderland and believe in ourselves. And I think maybe that's what Ruben Amorim looks at and says to in the post-match press conferences. He tells us, he's like, look, I don't bloody know what's going on with these players. I'm looking at these players thinking, oh, they'll go and beat this team, and then they just crumble on match days they crumble, and we've seen it. We've seen them crumble. The only two players that against Brentford that didn't crumble was Mbumo and Kuna, and they're the new players. So I definitely think there is something up with the players that have been at United now for a couple of years. I think they've got used to losing, and winning for them has become a bit of a hit and miss. So I think they panic. So 2-1. What's your score prediction? That's what I want to know. What is your score prediction? With me, 2-1, hoping, I'm being sensible here, by the way. If you asked the old me, I'd be like saying, United 4-0 or something. But them days are maybe not here anymore. I'm still, think back to the Fergie days maybe, and where we just used to. I remember when United under. I'm going back here quite some time, but I remember when United a team would come up to Old Trafford and score against us. United would see that as an insult, and they would go completely out and destroy that team. How dare you score at Old Trafford against us? And that's what it'd be like. Fergie would just simply rage with saying, how dare you let them score? How dare you let them come to Old Trafford and score? But look, them days are far gone now. We need to start rebuilding again. We need to start thinking about how we can get the confidence levels back up to that. And I'm hoping that we can. I'm hoping we can, because confidence is the key. Look, we know these are top players. We know that they're good players. On paper, everyone's good. The international players we've got all across the pitch for United. And then you say, well, look, why is it that they're not good at United? And then you have to say that it's something to do with confidence, something there that makes them feel like they're going to lose the game when they're not. When we're watching the game, we're like, okay, 1-0 up to Sunderland now. United should turn the screw. United should be the one team now. At home, we should be comfortable. We should be looking to now get another goal. But so far, they're kind of now sitting back. Sunderland have got the ball, and it goes into second half 1-0. We all know what's going to come. We all know what's going to happen. We start playing silly balls. We start panicking. And we haven't, and it does come down to leaders on the pitch. We haven't got the leaders. If you look at Bruno Fernandes, who's our captain, he's not a leader. He's not someone who you look at and think, oh, if the going gets tough, we can rely on Bruno Fernandes to pull us out of it. Not really. Not really. He's not one of those players. Yes, he scores some brilliant goals, and yes, he can assist and he can do all that. But when it comes down to actually pressure situations against the big games, Bruno Fernandes goes missing. He goes missing. And he starts whinging and throwing his dummy out of the pram. And if he's doing that, what do you think the other players are thinking? They're probably thinking he's our captain, so we might as well do the same. So totally agree. Mark says, totally agree. I think we'll clinch it, but it'll be a late win for us. Yeah, I think, look, thanks for that. And you like the setup. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. Look, we've got to be realistic. We've got to be realistic. I'm not being negative in any way. I'm the last person to be negative. I love United, and I think being negative is not good. It's not good. We can't be pessimistic. We've got to always think, look, United, this is United. We've got to believe in ourselves and the club, and we've got to then have that filter into any player that comes in and plays for United. And yeah, we've not had it easy in the recent years, where we've had all these young players come in and they've not been they don't give a shit. Let's be honest, they don't give a shit that they're playing for Man United. Like the likes of Garnacho and all the rest who've come in, Sancho, you name it, the list goes on and on, who've come in and they don't really respect the badge. They don't come in and say, we are playing for Man United here. We need to give 110%. They're almost like, yeah, so what? This is United. That's it. So the game's still going on, guys. Sorry, I've just gone on a bit of a rant there. So Ahmad on the ball. This is the chance. Driving forward. Shoots! Oh, Ahmad on his left foot. I thought that's going straight in. Seriously, Ahmad is having a game right now. He's back to his best. He's just driving forward. He clearly knows the Sunderland players. He's played with probably some of them, so he's probably thinking, I know what to do against these guys. And he is firing. He's firing, man. Every time he's getting the ball, he's going forward, driving forward down that wing, and then he cuts in. We know what he's going to do, but Sunderland can't stop him. Sunderland can't stop him. And he got onto the left foot, and he just let off absolute firebomb. Boom! It just went like a rocket. It's replay now showing he cuts in, he goes in. Defender doesn't want to tackle him. Defender just running backwards. Ahmad just running forwards at the goal and then shoots. If it was a bit close to the goalkeeper, and if it was slightly towards his left-hand side, that would have been 2-0, and that would have been a very, very good start and goal for United. A lot of good things coming out from Ahmad. From that side, and Mbumo, them two are really getting on along with each other. They know exactly what to do. Their movement's brilliant. Tottenham 2-1 up. Arsenal 0-0. Tottenham 2-1 up against Leeds, by the way, if you're interested, guys. You know, Mbumo now on the ball, driving forward again. Pass it to Ahmad. Ahmad down the wing. Again, holding the ball. Oh, brilliant step over to Mbumo. Mbumo shoots, and it's saved. Whoa, man. Whoa. We're creating chances. We're doing this. We're good. I'm liking this. It's all coming down that right-hand side with Mbumo and Ahmad. They just can't handle him. Ahmad there again, just simply walking into the area. Then he lays it off to Mbumo, and Mbumo shoots with his left foot. But it was, again, kind of easy, straight in the middle of the goal. Goalie just parried it out. Now throwing from shoots. Bruno Fernandes with his shot. Now he crosses it in. Mbumo. Sesko with the ball and pass it to Lenny Euro, and then Lenny Euro passes it to Fernandes, and now it's gone back to Senny Lemons. It looks like it's raining in Manchester. I was meant to be there today. I was looking to go and watch the game, but I'm gonna be honest with you, the rain put me off. I was on the road yesterday, and I was like, it's awful, torrential rain, downpour, and I was like, I cannot deal with driving all the way to Old Trafford and then hanging around outside and doing things. And I thought I'll interview a few people and see what they say about United and what's going on. But it's chucking it down, absolutely chucking it down, and I feel like I've made the right decision here with you guys. That's what it is. I do enjoy doing these watch-alongs because there's an excitement as well, just to watch it with everyone and see it. And I always feel like you get the replays on TV, you get to watch things, and you can enjoy the community, you can enjoy the comments and what's going on, and things like that. Whereas in the match, obviously you're there, you're getting wet, and watching the game is cold, and but of course you can't replace the atmosphere of being at Old Trafford. I mean, especially if you start winning and you score some serious goals, it becomes a party atmosphere and everyone's buzzing, and you can't replace that. It's brilliant. Anyway, Sunderland on the ball here with the defence. They're trying to keep the ball, but they're just trying to play these long balls now. This is it. United now need to just take it easy and stay composed. We need to keep this level of football. Sunderland are finding it difficult now to keep hold of the ball. I just want Sesko to start cooking, man. I really do. I think he needs to start providing us with that danger. Sesko needs to be that man that we keep looking for when we're going forward. Crosses it in, Mbumo crosses it in. Sesko with it. Oh no! It drops to Dallo. Dallo now back to Mount. Mount on the edge of the area. Pass it to Bruno. Bruno looking to pass it. Bruno shoots. It hits the crossbar. Oh! It hits the post. Bruno just lifted it. Just passed it. Tried to just finesse it into the top right hand corner. Hit the post. And Sunderland keeper had no idea what to do with it. And then Ahmad had a header. He could have put it in, and he hit it wide. That was a brilliant chance. Just Bruno, he just stood. He turned on the goal, and then he just nothing. Just a quick shot, just a nice tapping. Oh, and it was an actual save. It was a saved by the Sunderland keeper. What a save! What a save! That was going in all day long. He gets his fingertips to it. Oh yes, he does. What a save! What a save! That was 2-0. That would have been 2-0 to United. I mean, that was going in all day. What a shot by Bruno Fernandes. That's what he's good at. That's what Bruno's good at. And look, when he's playing high up on the pitch, that's what we can expect. Problem is, Bruno Fernandes, we're playing quite far back, so he doesn't really get into the area as much. Bruno Fernandes tries to cross it in, and it goes off for a corner. United are knocking on the door right now. Knocking on the door. We need to get the second goal. We get the second goal before half-time, and this game's ours. But if we don't, then, we all know what happens. But Royce, is it Royce? Royce, I think, he's the Sunderland keeper. Brilliant place, brilliant save. What a save that was. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, corner to United. Mbeumo on the ball. Let's see what he can do. Sesko in there. Come on, Sesko. Get your head to it, my son. Movement around. Yes, good. Move around in the area. Run around. Cross comes in. Oh, that was rubbish, Mbeumo. That didn't even get past the first man. It was just really low, and then Ahmad on the ball nearly lost it there, but he's got the ball. United defence now have the ball. Bruno now with the ball, pass it back to Senny Lemons, who we've not seen much of. Thank God, that's brilliant news. That is what you want to. That is what you want to see. You don't really want to see Senny Lemons. I don't want his name mentioned in this game. Then he's had a good game. I don't want him to be called into action at all. Oh, actually, 2-1. It was a win for Tottenham today. It's already finished, that game. It was an early kickoff. Right. And Mbeumo's fouled, and United get the ball. Come on, United. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. 27 minutes played, guys. 27 minutes played. We're so far, so good, I'd say. So far, United have been, I'd say, the better team. The start, Sunderland had a brilliant start. Looked like they were going to cause a lot of trouble. But then they missed an very early, very good chance. I think it fell to Traore, and it was such an easy tap-in, but he failed to put it in. And that maybe would have made a huge difference. But United then came back and composed themselves and started playing some decent football. Ahmad has been the danger man, and Mbeumo with an assist for Mason Mount, and Mason Mount with starting today over Kuna, and I can see he's repaid that faith in being started to Ruben Amorim and scoring a brilliant goal. I must say, it was fantastic. Anyway, Ahmad passed it to Mbeumo. I think Mbeumo just got fouled there. He got clipped by Alderate. Oh, well, he didn't get clipped. He just got wrestled to the ground. Omar Alderate. Yeah, yellow card for him. Okay, so he is now going to have to watch himself. Centre-back has been yellow carded. So that's good news as well. He's going to have to watch his tackles. Bruno now on the ball. That was a rubbish pass by Casemiro, but luckily Bruno gets it and keeps it. But United lose the ball, and it goes out for a throw-in for United. Come on, United. We can do this. We can get this win. And look, whatever your thoughts are on Ruben Amorim and the manager situation, look, United we still want our club to win. We still want United to win. We don't want to turn up today and see United lose. And I see it completely. Ahmad on the ball, driving forward now. He's got some space ahead of him. Lenny Euro overlaps him. Can't get the crossing, but he's got a second chance now. Lenny Euro lets it go out for a throwing. Ahmad, man, every time he's getting the ball, they just panic. The Sunderland defence are panicking. They don't know what to do with him. And they keep running back rather than coming out to him and trying to tackle him. And then, Ahmad just literally runs straight into the area. And then, again, he overlapped. Lenny Euro overlapped, and he could have made something with that. But anyway, Dallo with a throw-in. Dallo, long throw in. That was good. Oh, yes! Sesko! Taps the ball in. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. I've been saying to you, we need Sesko. He's going to score. He's going to score because he's one of those guys who, once he starts scoring, he will start scoring more goals. I've been saying it to you guys. I've been saying it. Sesko. This guy, you don't want him to start. You don't want him to start and really good, and then start scoring all these goals. And Sunderland, they're just, all of the players are in a huddle right now, talking about something. They're not happy. They're being shouted at by the captain or something. And Sesko, what a finish! It was thrown in, it was headed on, and then Sesko, it just landed to his feet and he just tapped it in. Simple. It was just easy. Throw in, it was headed on, and then who headed it on? Was it Delict? Let me see. Oh, it was Mukalele. It was who headed it on himself. But obviously, it just clipped his head. It went and landed straight to Sesko, and who stood in the middle of the area and just boom, tapped it in. Scored 2-0 to United. Woo! This is what we needed. We needed something like this. We need a win like this. And United. Oh, I thought Mount's going to intercept that ball and we're going to have another counter attack. But Sunderland now really not happy. As soon as the goal went in, Sunderland just went into a team huddle and they started talking to each other about something. They weren't happy. But yeah, brilliant so far. Senny Lemons, nice and composed. He's not been called into action, but you know my thoughts on that already. I don't want Senny Lemons to be called into action. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see... This ain't great for us. Sunderland fan, mate. Do you know what? Ryan, is it Ryan? Yeah. Look, Sunderland, so far this season, I'm sure you'll be happy with what they've been doing, surely. I mean, a newly promoted team come in, and the way they've started their season, I was looking at this line today, I was looking at the lineup, and I was panicking. Because I was thinking, Sunderland have had a flying start to the Premier League. And hopefully, look, I don't want them to win this game, of course, but it'd be nice to see a newly promoted team come up and hold their own. And they have been doing that so far. They have been doing that, and they did have that early chance, that Traore chance. If he put that in, I think things may have been a bit different. But so far, United look like they're on fire. But we all know United can go to sleep, and it's a long game. It's a long 90 minutes. By the way, that's all I'm saying. We as United fans know that this United team, can be firing, and then suddenly we saw it against Chelsea. They just go into this thing of like, oh, we might lose this, so I'm going to complete defensive mode. And look, it's a long way to go. It's 2 early goals. But Sunderland are trying to come back. Sunderland have the ball now, passing it out wide, looking to cross it in. They do cross it in, and it gets cleared by Dalot. I agree with you, Ryan. You're saying about how you're buzzing with the start, but absolutely buzzing with the start. But I just hope the result doesn't affect us going forward. Well, it all depends on what the result is and how Sunderland cope with this. So far, they're looking like they're coming back, attacking. They're playing aggressive football. I think that huddle was really odd because most teams would have just simply just walked off, but this was different. The Sunderland team, they all got together. They all went together in a huddle and just started talking about something. And I don't know who it was, but was just shouting out at them saying, "You got to do this. You got to." And that tells you that the teams, there's some team spirit in the Sunderland team. And look, it's an either or. I mean, playing away from home at Old Trafford is never easy, and especially when United are under this much pressure and they have to come out and perform. So it's been a good start. I think they've struggled with coping with Ahmad. That's been the biggest issue. The biggest issue is Ahmad. They've just not been able to cope with what he's doing out on that right wing. And maybe that's because Ahmad has played there before and knows how to play against some of the players. But it's just, or maybe just Ahmad really wanting to come in and do a job for United today. But anyway, United on the ball, 2-0 up already, 35 minutes played. We've got around about 10 more minutes into this game, into this first half. United just need to stay composed. 2-0 at home is all well and good if for some teams, but we know United do on occasion like to press that self-destruct button for whatever reason. They do that, and there's some change being made here by the Sunderland manager. Someone someone looks like he's coming on. There may be an injury, maybe there might be a change, but so far Bruno Fernandes passed it to Mason Mount, who's also had a very good start to this game, has been causing issue. That's Ryan says that's why we always go into huddle when we concede early on. Just something we have, which is the team spirit, which is why we think we had the best chance than Leeds and Burnley. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Your wingers coming off. So the Sunderland wingers coming off. Indigra, I think it's Indigra coming off. Indigra's coming off. It might be an injury. I can't see him. Yeah, Indigra's coming off, and I think he looks like he might have an injury. Let's see what he does going off on the bench, or it might be a tactical change. It might also be a tactical change to just hold on to Ahmad, because Ahmad is causing a lot of problem down that wing, and it might be someone more defensive minded who comes on. I don't know who even came on. They didn't even tell us. I'll tell you in a minute when they tell us. But so United with the ball. So yeah, you were saying, yeah, it is. Look, look, the team spirit. They do look like, they are gonna not give up. They're not just rolling over. They're not rolling over. So whatever it is, and that is it. We've subbed Dan Ballard, which is a defender. Yeah. I thought it looked like Ballard, but I was a bit like, oh. But anyway, defensively they have to cope with Ahmad. They've just let him just run riot. And I'm thinking, if this carries on, United are going to end up getting another goal or two, because Ahmad is just terrorising them down that wing. He gets the ball, just drives forward, and the defence can't cope with him. The defence can't cope with him at all. The defence can't cope with him. Yeah, that is a very good centre-back who knows Ahmad well. Well, that might help then. That might help. And Ahmad might now realise, okay, I'm not going to have a field day. Otherwise, what was that by Mbumo? Sunderland crossed the ball in. It gets cleared. For Mason Mount to Mbumo. United trying to counter-attack. Sesko moving forward, but Sunderland run back pretty quickly, and the ball goes to the keeper. Sunderland keeper collects it, and United look like a team that have been struggling without a doubt. The team that have struggled recently, but I think this 2-goal advantage now might settle some nerves, and they can start playing some football with freedom. But I don't want them to go sleep. I don't want, because this Sunderland side is not someone you can just take lightly. They have got goals in them. They will come out and attack. They're not simply going to sit back, and United need to be aware of that. And look, again, they've made that early change, which is interesting as well. They've reacted to what's going on. They know Ahmad is causing all the issues, and they've brought on some reinforcements in defence, and hopefully they can, they're hoping that they can take Ahmad out of the game. But the problem you've got there is, Sunderland have got, is there's both Ahmad and Mbumo on that side, and they're just both very difficult players because they love getting the ball and dribbling with it and taking it on and going forward. And so far, Sunderland haven't had an answer to it. They've not been able to hold them off. But let's see. I mean, first half, positive is that United have been playing good football. They've weathered the storm somewhat. In the first 5 minutes or something, Sunderland looked like the better team, I have to say. I thought, oh damn, we're in for a hard game today if Sunderland carry on playing like this. And they, like I said, they missed that early chance, and I was like, damn, we're in for a loose ball there. United on the attack. Sesko on the ball. Oh no, doesn't really do much with it. Sesko's just not good at holding the ball. He just simply panics. He wants to do something really quick with it, and he got the ball. It was 1-on-1 with the defender, centre back, and he thought he'll be able to take it around him, do something, but he doesn't. He just simply allows the defender to make the tackle, and that was a brilliant tackle by Ballard, actually, the guy who's just come on. So that was a very good opportunity to score for United. But anyway, 5 minutes left with injury time. Let's see what happens. Oh, is there any Sunderland 11? I'm not quite sure. I mean, we do need goals. I mean, personally, I'd be looking at it and thinking I won't mind your striker. I won't mind some goals in there. Xhaka is a class player. I still think he's still got a lot of football in him, and he's still very good. I mean, on the ball you see him, and he's just really good, composed. And is he your captain? Is Xhaka your captain or not? I can't remember who your captain is. But he's just solid. He's a solid player. So I mean, so far, if I'm being honest, I do like. Look, I think United on paper, player for player, are the better team, but they just don't perform when it comes to pressure situations. Right now, United pushing, trying to pressure Sunderland, but Sunderland play the long ball out, and it goes to Traore. Traore gets a throw in. Traore gets a throw in. Oh, so Xhaka is your captain. Yeah, Xhaka's solid player there. I think that's a really good signing for Sunderland. He's experienced. He knows what to do. Has got a goal in him as well. He's got a beautiful shot on him as well. So Xhaka's someone who, going forward in this league, you're going to need someone like that. Sunderland will need, and he will be someone that you'll probably rely on quite a bit. But look, so far, I've been impressed. I mean, Sunderland, I was checking before the game, and I think the 11th or something in the table, and I was like, wow, good on them, man. But this game, it was always going to be a difficult one for them because United have been the team under pressure to go out there and do something about it at Old Trafford. And this was always going to be a team where Ruben Amorim has said to the players, you need to come and play. Traore now with a chance, he's crossed it in. Oh, no one in the area. Traore just went through and then down the wing, and now he's passing it. Xhaka on the ball. Xhaka looking for someone, passes it out to Traore. Traore now looking to do something, passes it back to Xhaka. Xhaka looks up and shoots. Oh, what a save by Senny Lemons. I just literally said Xhaka, he's got a crazy shot on him, and he unleashed one from way out. It was, oh my God, what a save. Xhaka with left-footed strike, just let one loose, and it just flew. And Senny Lemons had to get down quickly and save that corner to Sunderland. Literally, as I was saying, look, this guy, Xhaka's your danger man, yeah? It gets cleared, the corner gets cleared. It was a bit of a rubbish corner, went straight to the first man, and United get to clear it. And yeah, what a save. This is it, Senny Lemons. If that was Altay Bendir, I would have said that was going to go in, but this is what you need. This is why you need to play your best players. Sunderland with a throw-in now. He's been asked to go a bit further back. So lots of players, Sunderland players in the area. They're just waiting for the ball to come in. And Senny Lemons gets up and gets the ball. How much have we missed that? A keeper that comes out when the ball's crossed early, just jumps up and just takes the ball. Oh my God, thank God. Thank God we've got a goalkeeper finally who can do that. And look, everyone's calm. Everyone's relaxed. The players around him, the defenders, United defenders, are happy that they've done this. My prediction, Ryan, you said my prediction was for us to lose just because Amorim is under pressure and needs to win. Yeah, look, if this was United not under pressure, you do not know which United team would have turned up, but United are under massive amount of pressure, and because he's publicly being given the backing by the board, which is, I guess, a good thing. You don't expect the board to come out and say we don't like the manager and stuff. The players have to then perform. They haven't got a choice. We're not given the excuse. Traore with the ball, crosses it in, brilliant cross it in. This Traore is causing us issues right now on that right wing. He's causing us problems, but this is a United on the counter now. Can Ahmad keep it in? Ahmad with the ball countering, running forward. Sunderland quickly get back into their positions. All defenders back again, and United have to play the ball back. That was quick running by the defenders, man. The Sunderland defence came back into position very, very quickly. That was good by them. But Ahmad just didn't have any options when he got the ball. But now Bruno Fernandes on the penalty area shoots. It gets blocked brilliantly. And now Casemiro looking to pass the ball. It goes back to Shaw. Luke Shaw now on the ball. We've got 3 added minutes for extra time. So we've already played 1, so 2 more minutes. So we've got 2 more minutes. Is that a foul? Is that a penalty? No, it's not. The ref says it's a foul by Mason Mount on Traore, I think it is. Yeah. Who was coming back for defence. And yeah, Mount went down. He went down clutching his own foot, but it was him who looks like he kind of stamped on the heel of Traore, who went down also. So yeah, so it's free kick to Sunderland. And yeah, so we're in the 47th minute now with 3 minutes added extra time. And Sunderland, after that second goal went in, they have composed themselves. They have started playing better football, I must admit. I thought maybe they might just crumble and United might just run riot on them, but they haven't. I mean, since the second goal went in, Sunderland have come back, have had a few chances of their own now, and now ending the half as well. Sunderland getting a throw in. He's going to, I think it's Mukiele, he's going to throw the ball in quite far in. Yeah, long throw into the area. Goes in, and Sunderland player goes down, clutching his head, saying he's being kicked to the head. This could be a VAR check. This could be a pen, guys. Sesko with a high foot. We've seen these given. We've seen these given. Everyone's surrounding the referee. The referee's going to check the screen. Oh no, this is it. He didn't even hit him. Did he get him? The foot was high, but I don't think he got him. I don't think his foot connected with his head. No, it doesn't look like he did. And it didn't. That is strange. Could be a. The refs looked at it, but he's playing on. Or is he? Let's see. Is he waiting for something? Is he waiting for VAR? I think it was Hume. Hume went down. Yeah, they're waiting for VAR check. Possible penalty check here, guys. I don't think he makes connection with his head. His foot doesn't connect with his head. It was high, but it doesn't connect with Hume's head. Hume just simply thinks it's connecting to his head, but he moves back and then kind of goes down clutching his head, but on the wrong side. Doesn't. Oh, that is weird. That is weird. Let's see if he connects with his head. I don't think he connects with his head. I genuinely don't think he connects, but this is being checked, and the ref is being asked to go to the monitor. Oh, shite, man. You know when this happens? You know when the ref's being asked to go to the monitor? It's essentially saying, you've made the wrong decision on the field. You're going to overturn it and you're going to give a pen. So now the ref's walking over to the screen. Walking over. And Sesko's just putting his hands up saying, what's going on? I didn't even hit the guy. I didn't even get the guy. This is it. This is the problem with... You know, I did say this is a long game. This is a long game. Do not expect it to be a short game. But I can't see him connected. I can't... Unless I'm looking at it completely... I can't see the foot connecting with his head. I can see a clear gap between the two. They need to slow it down. They're just showing it too fast. His foot is connecting, but... Okay, ref's walking away from the screen. Looks like he's calling the plays over. What's he doing? He's calling Bruno Fernandes and Xhaka over. He's discussing something with them. We're into extra time here, by the way. The game should have been... Right, he's seen it, and he's saying... No penalty. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Thank God he had the backbone to stand up with that decision. I mean, you thought for a moment you've got penalty. I thought that's it. It's over. As soon as he gets called to the monitor, 99 times they overturn the decision. But he's looked at it on the monitor, and they've shown in the image, and they've said no. We're just gonna. It didn't connect. I was saying I can't see the connection. I can see him going down. I can see the foot being high, but there's like at least a foot gap between his foot and his head. But then again, he didn't give Hume a yellow card for. Oh, good header there by Sunderland, but it's hit the side netting. This guy's been impressive, man. This guy's been impressive. The centre back Dan Ballard, who's come on for Sunderland, he's played well. Not only did he stop that Sesko chance, he's just had a decent header there, getting into that area, doing well. So it's half time, guys. Half time here, and it's 2-0 to United. Things have ended. Mason Mount with the early goal, first goal, nice finish, and then we got Mbumo who crossed the ball in, and it was headed on by, I think it was a Sunderland player, and it fell to the feet of Sesko, who couldn't miss. He was like less than a metre out of goal, and he just tapped the ball in. It was a tap-in, and he's got his second goal of the season, Sesko. But who cares? As long as he's getting his goals, and his confidence is rising. So so far, happy with the United performance. Happy with the performance. I can say we've rode our luck a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to say it's been all United, and United have been the better team. But overall, I think United have put their chances away. That's the difference this time. United, we've seen in other games where they turn up and they just outplay the other team in the first 20 minutes or so. But then we know what happens. United don't get any goals. They create lots of chances. We've seen it against Fulham and things like that, where they just completely outplay the team, but then they don't actually do anything with that possession, with all that great play. They don't get the goals. And I said it early on in this game, before they actually scored, I said, it's all well and good having possession, but if you're not going to make anything of it and you're not going to score, you might as well not bloody have the possession then. Who cares about possession? No one's going to look at, let's check out the possession stats for today's game. No one cares. They only do that afterwards. But the main thing they look at is, what score was it? Yeah? Did we get 2 goals or 3 goals? Yes, we did. Okay, brilliant. No one says, let me check and check if United have had more possession. Who cares about whether they won or not? As long as we got more possession. No one does. No one cares. So you've got to do something with the possession. And I think United today have shown that they've been more clinical, better at finishing. They've taken their chances. They've shot more at goal. They've taken their chances, but I think they've been a bit more composed as well. We could have been 3-0 up easily with that goal from Bruno Fernandes. That shot by Bruno Fernandes. But it was an absolute world-class save by Rolf. It was an absolute brilliant save. Brilliant save. It was going in the top corner. It was going in the top left-hand corner, and you could just see it. And then just gets just some fingertips to it. Just some fingertips that takes the ball and it makes it hit the post. And then Ahmad had the chance as well to header it in, and he just completely botched it up, and it went across goal, and that's it. It just not good enough. Not good enough from Ahmad. He should have finished that off. But I think Sunderland haven't given. I've got to give them some credit. They've not just accepted that we're losing now and we might as well just give up. They've not down tools at all. They've carried on playing. Because I think they know, look, United will give them chances. That if that penalty call went the other way, that would have been, panic stations. United would have gone in thinking, right, we're in trouble again. Because United, we know, need at least a 2-goal cushion in any game in this season. This season, we can't rely on, we're 1-0 up and we'll see the game out. We do give goals away. Positives for United, on the other hand, United's goalkeeper, Senny Lemons, has had a great start. He's played well. He's made a top save against that Xhaka shot. Xhaka absolutely hit a rocket in there. A shot just was, that ball was hit so hard with his left foot, and you just thought this is going into the back of the net. And then Senny Lemon somehow, not only does he manage to get to it, but he knocks it away from the defenders. He could have done exactly what Altay Bende has been doing so far this season, which is whenever he makes a save, and this is important, this is very important if you're watching football on a regular basis, what goalkeepers do. So when the goalkeeper saves the shot, any shot that is, and then knocks it back into the danger area, into the area, it goes back to whoever, and it lands to maybe a Sunderland player who can then quite easily just get a goal. It's a tap-in. But the difference between top goalkeepers, the top goalkeepers know exactly to parry the ball away from the danger area. So when he did make that save, he pushed it onto the side and away from all the players where they were. And again, it was a brilliant save. But they're re-showing this save from the Sunderland goalkeeper, and it is world-class save. Absolutely brilliant save. And this goal from Sesko, he couldn't do anything about it, really. I mean, Sesko would not get an easier goal. Landed right there at his feet just to tap it into an open net. Even the goalkeeper wasn't anywhere near him. And now looking at this penalty shout, yeah, he wasn't anywhere near him. He wasn't anywhere. That was some really good acting there by Hume, though. I must admit, he went down clutching his face, but unless he was saying the ball hit my face and I'm now down, but I doubt that was the case. But yeah, so far, look, I was really happy to see the team sheet this morning. Well, this afternoon actually, but it was leaked. Someone leaked the lineup. I don't know who it is, but someone clearly not happy at United leaked the lineup again. I don't think United and Ruben Amorim will be too pleased with that, but someone leaked the lineup, and we got it early. And we saw that Senny Lemons was starting. He was getting his first start, and he has performed like our number one goalkeeper. And I'm really happy to see that. Really happy to see that we've got a shot stopper. Finally, we've got a shot stopper. And look, what do I think now? I made a score prediction of United winning 2-1. We've got the 2 goals. I still think Sunderland are dangerous going forward. I still think they've got a goal in them. But I also think United have got a goal in them as well. One thing is now quite obvious. In the first 30 minutes or so of the game, Ahmad and Mbumo on that right wing, it was open season. They were just, every time they were getting the ball, they're just driving forward and they just run straight into the area. And then, once a player gets into the area, Sunderland defenders can't tackle him, especially if it's Ahmad and Mbumo, who are very good at holding the ball at their feet. So when it comes to a player like that running into your area, the last thing you're going to do is tackle him. So all you're left to do is just stand there. Just stand there and hope that you can block any shot that they take, because you're not going to dare go in and put your foot in there. And that's been the problem. So credit where credit is due. The Sunderland manager saw that problem and made that change. He took off their winger and then brought on centre back. He brought on Ballard, and he's done a job for him. He's secured that defence. That defensive lineup has been secured by them. And since that substitution of Ballard, I think Sunderland got back into the game, and United didn't have that freedom out on the right-hand side. Now, what I expect is Ruben Amorim to do the same and look at what's going on in real time and then decide, right, okay, do I need to make some changes here? Do I need to make sure someone else comes on? Is Dalot doing well enough against Traore, or is Traore getting too much space? Personally, I think that's a danger area for United right now. I'm looking at the game, and I'm looking at Traore being the danger man. He's getting too much space. He could have quite easily have had a goal early on in this game because Dalot switched off. Dalot defensively is just not good enough. He's just simply not good enough. I know there's some fans out there who like Dalot. I know some Man United fans who rave on about him, saying that he's class act and he's brilliant, blah, blah. But in my opinion, and I respect the Man United fans who out there who have their opinion. Do you know one thing I don't get is how there's fans who completely get their knickers in a twist and start having a complete meltdown just because there's another Man United fan who seems to think that he's got his own opinion about a player. Why cannot two Man United fans have a different opinion about a player? So it's like Bruno Fernandes, for instance. So some fans feel that Bruno Fernandes is really good. He's our best player. And then there's some fans, and I must admit, I'm slightly in that camp. I think, yeah, Bruno Fernandes is a very good player. Is he the very best player that United have got? I'm not quite sure. I think he's a solid player. He's an important player for United, but someone that doesn't always produce the goods. So that's my criticism of Bruno Fernandes. But there's some fans who simply won't accept that. They'll be like, no way, Bruno Fernandes is our best player and you should never dare question him. And I don't think that should be the case. I think everyone should have their right to give their opinion. So as a channel, I welcome everyone's views, whether it's a negative view on a certain player or a positive. So if someone jumps on and says, I think Dallow's our best player ever, or he's good, well, fine. I respect your opinion. Whether I agree with it or not is another thing. I don't think I'd agree with it. I'd still think, oh, okay, not really. But that is it. That is it. We've got another massive game actually this afternoon. I think it's Chelsea against Liverpool. So I'll be looking forward to that. I was thinking of doing a watch along, but I'm probably not going to do it, man. I'm not going to do a watch along on the Chelsea game. I'll just enjoy it this time. I think Liverpool end up winning it anyway. Chelsea have fallen off a little bit, haven't they? The pressure is on Chelsea to come good. But who knows? I think Liverpool... you could argue the same. You could argue that they've not done well. They lost against Galatasaray midweek in the Champions League, and lots of Liverpool fans, completely having a meltdown about how Liverpool have crumbled and no longer the same team. And these days, as fans, we've got to accept that we do kind of have meltdowns on complete speed. We start talking about how bad things are immediately. I mean, we could lose one or two games and it's the end of, that's it, the club. That's it. We're doomed. But I think we've got to be realistic. Look, for me, the whole talk of coming into this game with Ruben Amorim, I'm still not happy with Ruben Amorim's win rate. I'm still not satisfied. And you should be able to say that. You should be able to say, I'm not happy with Ruben Amorim's win rate. I'm not happy with the way he's setting up this team. I'm not happy with his selection. And still, you're not saying simply, just completely get rid of the guy. I'm not saying, but if this continues, if this form continues and United don't do well, and again, don't end up in the top half of the Premier League and qualify for the Champions League, I think you've got to start asking questions. You've got to say, well, look, is Ruben Amorim the right manager for United if he's going to stick to it? But then I think you can see some changes in Ruben Amorim. You can see it in his press conferences and behind closed doors. I'm sure there's people around him who've said, Ruben, you need to kind of be a little bit flexible. You can't be persistent and can't insist on playing a certain way, a certain formation when the team keeps on losing. That's like nonsensical. It's complete stupidity, isn't it? It's like saying, I don't care, I'm getting the same result, we're losing, but I'm still going to play the same way. No one wants to hear that, and especially not fans. I mean, you come off a loss against a team, and then you don't want the manager to come out and say, oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to do exactly what we did in this game where we lost. We got a battering with 3-1 against Brentford, and I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to put the same team out. I'm going to put the same formation, same tactics out in the next game. What message do that even send to the players? I mean, the players probably think, oh, brilliant, this is perfect. So we can just perform like this every week. We can perform shit. We can play crap, and we'll still get picked, and it'll still be acceptable. That's what the message is, isn't it? The message is that you can play like the way you did against Brentford and you'll still play. And I don't think that's a good thing. I think the manager for United should have the option of saying, if you're not playing well enough, you will get dropped. You'll get dropped in the next game. And that should include the captain. That should include Bruno Fernandes. If Bruno Fernandes is sulking and whatever he's doing, we need to have the option of saying, right, okay, Mainu's playing next game. Mainu's starting. You should not be playing. And if you don't perform and you don't do well, that's what's going to happen. And right now, I just think, and it's not just right now, actually, we've had this for many years where even with Rashford and other players, we carried on playing them when they were not performing. And that's down to the manager and the way United have set up. And maybe even it goes back to the Man United squad depth. Okay? So United are back out on the field for the second half, by the way, guys. But they're in the huddle just discussing something together as a team, and they've just been talking, and they've just come out of it now. Something clearly they've been talking about. Let's go into the second half and get ready. I'm going to start the timer properly this time, because last time in the first half, I always forget. I'd be so excited about the kickoff that I forget everything else. I forget I'm streaming, actually. I forget that this is I'm providing some kind of entertainment. This is me. We've kicked off second half, guys. Come on, United. 2-0. We need to get another goal and keep this game in control. Do not give this lead up. Do not give another goal. Next goal is massive. It's important, because if we can get the next goal, this game's all done and dusted. If we don't get the next goal, well, then it's up for grabs. Then anything can happen. So this is not over, guys. This is not over. Do not think that this game's over. Do not think that we can rest. Do not think we've got this in the bag. The 3 points are not in the bag. This is a game that is open game. It's an open game. Both teams are attacking. And we saw in the first half, Sunderland could have easily had a couple of goals. And United could have easily had 3-4 goals. But, you know, this is it. This is the game of football. You never know what happens. And United have started, and they've held on to the ball a little bit better this half start right now. They're holding on to it. That's it, Sesko. Use your power. Use your physique to keep the ball. He gets fouled there by Ballard on the halfway line. And it's a United free kick. It's a United free kick. Yeah. That was... He held on to him. Sesko shielding the ball, but... Ballard wasn't giving him any time on the ball. He was like, just, I want the ball, thank you very much. And just took him with it. So, long kick forward for United. And Mbeumo trying to run onto it, but it goes back to the goalkeeper. Sunderland keeper kicks it out to the halfway line. Doesn't really get a good clearance there. And it goes back to United. And Dalot now down the wing. What can he do? Dalot... not much. He just steps over it and kind of cocks it up, and then he has to play it back to Shaw to Casemiro. Casemiro's been solid in the middle of the pitch as well. Got to give him some credit. And Ahmad now on the ball. This time they're sticking very close to Ahmad now. The instructions must have been, do not give Ahmad the time on the ball. Do not let him play. And Sunderland win the ball back high up now, but they lose it again, and it goes to United. United need to keep hold of this ball. Sunderland this time pushing really far up and not giving United any time on the ball. And Senny Lemons with a decent clearance out. Just with it. And then it goes back to Sunderland now. Sunderland playing in the blue. And attacking now down the wing. Casemiro but gets the ball. And Fee is pressuring him, but he can't really get the ball off him. Yoro now through the middle to Mbeumo. Mbeumo trying to turn around. Passes it to Shaw. Shaw's looking up for somebody, but he can't find anybody. He finally finds Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes now looking up again. Looking to play that pass. He finally plays a good short pass to Mbeumo. Mbeumo loses it. They're coming in a lot quicker now, Sunderland. Sunderland are not giving United time, whereas in the first half they were playing off them, almost walking back. But this half, you can see that they've gone to a lot more aggressive setup. So they're quickly getting in there and tackling them even before the United players get the ball under control. And yeah, I was even shocked in the first half how much time they were allowing Sunderland. Sunderland on the attack. Traore, the danger man. I've been saying this guy's the danger man. He's causing problems for us. He's got really good ball control as well. And Dalot can't keep him in check. Dalot is just, yeah, he just walks past Dalot like he's not there. Loose ball there. Mason Mount intercepts it but can't do anything with it and loses it, and it goes back to Sunderland, who now try to attack again. Sunderland started this half a lot better now. They're playing more aggressive. They're really high up on the pitch as well. The entire attack, there's lots of Sunderland players in the penalty area already, and they're holding onto the ball. They clearly want a goal back, and they've come out in this kind of mood. This is not very good in terms for United. But United win the ball back with Casemiro, but they're not really moving the ball forward fast enough. Sesko with the ball, passing it to Mount. Mount tries the ball forward, but just goes straight to the defender, Sunderland defender. So United now just having to defend a little bit, trying to look. We expected this to be the case. We expect at least some players, Sunderland do to attack, but this is Sunderland have had for the last 5 minutes. They've had the ball completely. United haven't been on the ball. Sunderland now in the penalty area, passing it back out, looking to cross it in. Traore looking to pass it. He plays it across field ball. A cross comes in now, and it goes out for a goal kick. Yeah, Sunderland have set up very aggressive. They're trying to get the striker on the ball now, and I think they could cause some issues now. Isidore is nearly got onto that ball there. If he got his head to it, could have been some issue there. Could have been some problems for us. But yeah, United. We can see Fergie on the ball. Hey, not Fergie. We can see Fergie in the stands. Fergie on the ball. Can you imagine? Alex Ferguson, eh? But yeah, Ferguson's there, like always, watching on. And I wonder what he makes of this United team and what they like. You know, we get one week on, 1 week off. That's what it's like, isn't it? 1 week on, 1 week off. 1 week we get United turn up to play football, and the next week, they turn off. And look, this is great because we've got an international break after this. I hate the international breaks, by the way. I'm not a big fan of them. I just don't like it. I don't like having international breaks where we just simply have issues. We just have issues where we go off. We barely get into the game. And we then barely get into any games, right? We start performing, we start winning, we get a win now, and then suddenly it's all over. It's back to, international duties, and these players then jet off around the world, going off, tiring themselves out, and they come back tired, and I hate that. Why can't we just play international football all in one section? To get it all in 1 month or something. Get all your flipping games over and done with, rather than having start and stop in the Premier League. We've literally had 3 games since the last international break, and then we're back to it again, and the players go off again, and they don't get any time to settle down anywhere. United on the ball, Bruno Fernandes to Dalot on the edge of the area now, making his way in. Cross the flipping ball in, you idiot. Honestly. Doesn't do anything and just plays it back to Luke Shaw. This is, I'm not a big fan of Dalot, man. He can't flip and do anything. He can't cross the ball. He can't defend. What is the point of Dalot? And I think Dogu is hands down a better defender, hands down. And I still think his end product, his actual crossing, is better. I think last game I thought he was good in crossing the ball. So I was surprised with that change. Dalot, not a big fan of. Not a big fan if you've already not gathered. Anyway, Senny Lemons kicks the ball out. He's got a good kick on him, Senny Lemons. Goes right down into the Sunderland half. But Sunderland get the ball back. But Sesko nicks it off the Sunderland player. And Mbumo's got a chance here. Cuts in. Oh, what a... Oh, that was an awful shot. He was in the perfect spot. In the middle of the penalty area. He knocked the ball to his left foot. Ready to just do his classic left foot shot straight in. And he just completely flaps it. And it just goes out for a goal kick. Misses the goal by... a huge margin. Anyway, back again. United now pressuring Sunderland, but Sunderland do manage to play out of the area, play out the back, and now moving forward, passing the ball. But that's a loose ball, and it goes to United. And Mbumo now on the attack, and Mbumo with a chance, driving forward. But Ballard gets his foot in. He's been impressive. I'm shocked he didn't start the game. Took the ball away from Mbumo. Now Ahmad on the ball, passes it to Casemiro. Casemiro now passing it back to De Ligt. The defence has been solid so far for United. Really haven't had much to do. And they've coped with everything. Now, who's this? Dalot driving forward, crosses it in finally. Goes to Ahmad. Ahmad trying to keep hold of the ball, and he gets fouled, pulled down. That's a free kick. And he's upset now, and that's free kick. Fee just held on to Ahmad and took the ball off him. Anyway, so this is a free kick. It's about 10 yards out of the penalty area. So it's quite some distance away from the goal. I can't think of someone who can take a shot from here. It would have to be quite a good shot to get in from here. I mean, Mbumo standing over it, Bruno Fernandes standing over it, and so is Ahmad. But it looks like Mbumo might take it. So let's see. The Sunderland goalkeeper so far this game has been on point. He's been firing. He's kept Sunderland in the game. This game could have been over with 3-0. He made an absolutely world-class save. Oh, it's a short ball to... Oh, didn't come off. The free kick was taken quickly, and it was a short ball put in to Lenny Euro, and Lenny Euro didn't even connect with the ball, and it went straight to the keeper. And now Sunderland on the attack. Oh, they bring the player down. Is this a pen? Is this a pen? It was a clash between Bruno Fernandes and is it Traore? Yeah, Traore and Senny Lemons. And now the refs, what is the ref giving him a yellow card for simulation? It could be. Let's see. I think he's got a shout. I think that's a foul by Bruno Fernandes. I think Bruno Fernandes goes into the back of him. Yeah, he does. He goes into the back of Traore. I think it's on the edge of the penalty area, though. It is a foul. I mean, that is a clear mistake there. And Traore picks up a yellow card for simulation. I think he's been hard done there. I'm not going to lie. He's because Bruno Fernandes comes and he clips the back of his thigh. And yeah, I think Traore is being brought off. What are they doing? No way, he's their best player. Traore, Sunderland player, Traore is coming off. Traore has been causing so much issues to United, and they've took him off. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just shocked that they've done that. On comes Talibi, Masuka's coming off, Brobry's coming on for Isidore, so they've changed in their strike force. And then the last substitution is, Brobby's coming on for Isidore, yeah? Isidore. Is it Isidore? I don't know how to pronounce that one, but yeah, I'm sure there'll be some people who will know. But Brobby coming on, he looks like a unit, Brobby does, man. He looks like a unit. He looks like a player that's going to, shove a few defenders around. But anyway, that's a free kick to United. I don't think it was. It should have been a free kick to Sunderland. I think that was hard done by there, Traore. And worse still, he gets taken off. Not only does he get a yellow card, he also gets taken off. But anyway, Bruno Fernandes on the ball. Mason Mount now. Mason Mount driving forward. Pass it to Dalot. Dalot, can he cross it in? Does do an early cross in, goes straight to the keeper. Complete useless. I'm telling you. I mean, I must look at the game completely different. I'm watching it completely different. I look at Dalot and think he's completely useless. But clearly, Ruben Amorim must look at him and think he's some world-class wing-back. He's not. Anyway, Mason Mount to Dalot again. Dalot back to Mason Mount. Mason Mount to Bruno Fernandes, who kind of gives a loose pass. And United trying to keep hold of the ball. United would have... I'm telling you, United will be happy to see the back of Traore. Traore is someone who was causing a lot of problems for United. And they've brought on maybe some fresh legs, I guess. He has been doing a lot of running. And Ruben Amorim is quite animated on the touchline, walking back and forth in this. It's chucking it down with rain at Old Trafford. Manchester always pouring. Back to Senny Lemons. Senny Lemons has looked solid, really good. Really good. I'm really happy with what he's done so far. And he's kicking is wicked. I mean, he kicks it and it's goes a distance, quite a long distance. What was that? Was that Dalot? It was Dalot. Just a loose ball cross. Sunderland lost it, and then luckily United get it back. Crossed in for Sesko. Oh, it drops to Sesko, but he just can't get it under control. He gets it back though. He gets it back, wins it back. Ball played to Dalot now on the wing. It gets passed back to Casemiro. Casemiro's looking up, seeing what options he's got. He goes back to Dalot now on the wing. Dalot plays the ball to Mount, a rubbish ball, and it goes out for a goal kick. Seriously, man. Dalot. And even Mason Mount is shaking his head, saying, what was that? What was that? But this is Dalot for you guys. This is Dalot. Man United 2-0 up. Can we get a win? Can we get the win? I'm hoping so. United fans all celebrating, looking happy. Even it's chucking it down, but they're happy at Old Trafford. They can get a win. They can see United win a game before the international break. So we get some, at least we can be somewhat happy with United. And yeah, we're still waiting for that back-to-back win. Maybe it's the next game. Hey, it's only against Liverpool. Hey, back-to-back win. Who knows? We could get this win against Liverpool and get back-to-back wins. So, what we do it in style. We get the back-to-back wins against Liverpool. Now, that would be a statement, right? But look, we need to go into the Liverpool game with a bit more confidence. We need to go in looking good, playing good, and this could be that game. That gives us a little bit of positivity that the players maybe are looking for. But I think we need to make it convincing. We've got 2-goal lead, but we need to go and get another goal. And Mbeumo now on the attack, plays it to Bruno Fernandes, who finds himself on the right wing. Now Mbeumo to Bruno Fernandes to Ahmad. And United are attacking, but they're just not doing much with the ball. And now Sunderland could counter. Sunderland have got the ball here, going forward, driving forward against Shaw, who kicks it out for a corner kick. So Sunderland with a corner kick, guys. Woo! This is good. This is good watching of football. This guy's been impressive, man. This Ballard for Sunderland has been impressive. He's come on and he's added some real aggression to this Sunderland defence, who are just not really aggressive enough against the United attackers. That's a loose shot by Hume. It goes out for a goal kick to United, and Senny Lemons collects the ball and is placing it down on the so Senny Lemons just placing the ball down, ready to take his goal kick, and United now making some substitutions. Yeah, I did think United have gone a bit lackluster, and yes, Dalot comes off. My God, I'm a top manager. I'm top manager. I know what I'm talking about. Dalot coming off, Dogu coming on. Knew it. You can see it. You can see these kind of things. If you watch football, you know what I'm talking about. Dalot is complete shite. Anyway, then we've got Kuna coming on, and Mason Mount is coming off. So Mason Mount has played really good to this game. I'm really impressed with him. I'm really happy with him. Played really good football. But Mason Mount coming off, like for like replacement with Kuna for him. I mean, there's other players that I look at in the team and I think, yeah, they've not played too well. But Ruben Amorim shaking hands with Mount and telling him he's played really well, or saying something of that to him. And then, 64 minutes played so far. We've got about 25 more minutes to go. And United in control of the game, I'd say, but still not convincingly winning. And I know you're probably thinking 2-0 is convincing, but 2-0 is a scoreline that can quickly be flipped. And I want it at least to be a 3-goal cushion. And then I think it just adds more confidence to this United team if they can score freely, score some goals, and play well enough like to score them that much goals. We've not really had a game like that under Ruben Amorim where we've just ran away with it and scored lots of goals. Yes, we've won games, but not convincingly. We've not had games where you can say we have completely destroyed the opposition. And really, this game has been set up for United to destroy Sunderland with at least 3-4 goals. Sunderland on the attack, and Senny Lemons comes out very quick and gets to that ball. That was very good. That was very good because Robbie was onto it. He's got some pace, this lad. He was onto it like a flash. And if Senny Lemons if he didn't come out, that would have been a good chance. Now, the possession stats so far are United with 54% possession and 46% possession for Sunderland. United have had 11 shots and Sunderland have had 4 shots. Shots on target, 2 for Sunderland and 5 for United. So United's accuracy has been pretty poor. Shot there on goal by Hume, but he gets blocked by a United defender. And now Ahmad trying to run out with the ball. Does run out with it. Pass it to Mbumo. This is the chance now. Counter on. Come on. What a rubbish pass, Mbumo. I could have played a better flipping pass than that, you idiot. It was set up. It was just an easy through ball. And he just simply passed it straight to the defender. Could have been a 3-0 that. It should have been 3-0. But instead, Sunderland now on the attack. These are the chances where we need to have composure on our flipping side, man. We need to play that ball. Kuna was through. And it goes out for a goal kick to United. That was a massive chance. Massive chance. And he's just let Sunderland off the hook. These are the positions, when we're getting into these positions, United need to make more of. He had a brilliant chance to put the ball, a through ball into Kuna. There was just one, there's 2 against 1. They need to replay that and show us what was going on there. And then there was Ahmad as well on the other side, running down the wing. So he had options. Anyway, Senny Lemons with a goal kick goes out for a throw-in to, who's it to? I think it's to Sunderland. And Sunderland taking that throw-in. Yeah, man, just highly frustrating that. Watching United do things like that just frustrates me. I just think that these are the small differences between a top team and teams that start struggling. Is you take your chances. That was a chance. And we need to make more. We need to at least put the other team under pressure. In no way should that have been intercepted. But anyway, coming back to the gameplay, Dogu's now on instead of Dalot. So Dogu gets to show what United have been missing, hopefully. The ball's just ping-ponging around. It goes to Delict now and passes it to Lenny Euro to Mbumo to Bruno Fernandes. They're just passing it to each other, and Bruno Fernandes just loose pass and goes to Sunderland. United making hard work of this. United are making hard work of this for no reason. They have got the ball. Just play your simple passes. Look, move, and there you go. A loose pass by Casemiro goes straight to the Sunderland defence. United are making this harder than they need to. They need to just go and get another goal. They need to go get another goal and just call it a day. Get the job over and done with. But they just leave that opening, don't they? Leave that opening for other teams to still have hope. They're like, oh, let's make this interesting. Let's not call it a day. Let's not seal this win. Let's not get the job done early. Let's make it entertaining so all the United fans can carry on watching this game and still be worried that we could end up drawing this game. Anyway, Ahmad on the attack on the right-hand side, going in, driving in forward. A shot off by Casemiro, and he puts it into the higher tier stands. Useless shot. Anyway, guys, welcome to the Man United Stream channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button on this video, and of course subscribe, so you can have more watch-alongs, and we do daily videos and things like that, so you can keep up to date with everything that's going on at United, all the shenanigans, all the latest news, and everything else. Anyway, United back on the ball again. Ahmad, who's had a fantastic game so far for United, he's played brilliantly today, and it shows what we were missing. And I'm happy that Amrin's actually made them changes on this side, on the right hand side. So he could have quite easily played Dallo again on that side and played Dogu on his natural left hand side, but he brought Ahmad back, and Ahmad has had a brilliant game because he's overloaded that right hand side on Sunderland, and Sunderland have not been able to cope with both Mbeumo and Ahmad, and they've had to bring on another centre back to cope with it, and take off their winger. So yeah, it's been a great game so far from a United side. Look, there's been some positives. The only thing that I really want now United to do is go on and just secure the win. And by securing the win, they need to actually go and get another goal, and then it just puts everything to rest. We know, look, we're not going to lose the 3-goal lead no matter what happens. But they're just making difficult work of it. Just loose passes, not really playing football like they should be. They just keep losing the ball. Ahmad now on the ball on the right-hand side. Ahmad to Mbeumo. They're just loose passes, not to feet. The players just, I don't know whether they're just kind of more relaxed or what, but they're just not passing the ball like they should be. And that goal kick now from 2 straight Premier League home wins for United. They've not won 3 straight Premier League home matches since 2003. Wow, that's crazy in itself. United haven't won 3 home wins in a row. Yeah, well, look, that's good, positive. Let's 2 home wins if we can get this job done. So right now, Sunderland with the throw-in. And just playing the ball. Yeah, Sunderland have got crisp passing, man. They've been passing brilliantly. Siddiqui on the ball. Now Hume looking to cross it in. Crosses it in. Ball goes in. Oh, brilliant clearance. That was dangerous. That was a dangerous ball in there. Now Mbeumo on the ball. Can he get it under control? Oh, brilliant defending there. Xhaka just came in and just got the ball. That was a dangerous situation for Sunderland. There was men over as well. And Mbeumo, again, just not getting his pass off quick enough. And getting caught. Now, Ahmad, Hume on him. Not giving him any time. Unlike the first half where he was given open season. He was just going in on the... Kuna brings the ball down. Trying to run towards the Sunderland, but the defender gets it. Now pressuring the goalkeeper, who clears his lines. And it goes to Sunderland again. Now Siddiqui on the ball, looking up, looking for someone to pass it to. Hume now running up, trying to support him, but he still holds on to the ball. And now it goes to Xhaka. Xhaka now looking up, seeing what he can do with this ball. This is very, this is good from Sunderland. I must admit, second half, Sunderland have played a lot better. They've dealt with the United threat a lot better. They've played more aggressive. Oh, that was a brilliant cross in through the United area, but no one got to the end of it. Broby just trying to get to it, but couldn't. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. That was brilliant by United on the attack. Come on, United. De Ligt now just getting the ball out, man. Oh, my lights are playing up. Let me sort them out. Oh, Kobe Mainoo's coming on. Now we're talking. Yeah, so some further changes here. Kobe Mainoo coming on. He's warm. He's stripped off, ready to come on. I wonder who's going to come off, though. I wonder who he brings on. United still on the attack. My lights, I'm turning on and off. Because Dalloy's injured and down. Oh, right. Let's sort this out. No, that was a bit of a nasty one. Nasty one. Where are we? What is going on with this? So we've got the substitution taking place. Come on, United. Like I said, look, United need to make the better. They need to go and get another goal and finish this off. Because if they don't, they're just going to leave themselves open to maybe Sunderland coming back into this game. And you don't want that. You don't want them to come back into this game. Oh, sorry, I'm completely... What's going on with my light, man? I'm so interested in the game. I'm not even looking at what is going on. Let's see, man. Let's see. Come on. Kobe Mainoo coming on. I think Kobe Mainoo can make a difference. I think, look, like I said, United were not holding on to the ball. United have just been playing just ping pong in the centre of the pitch and just keep losing the ball, and it keeps going back to Sunderland, who Sunderland then look like they're just going to run through on goal. Yeah, just silly. Anyway, United still defending. I'm just watching the game thinking, yeah, United just making life difficult for themselves. You know, they shouldn't be doing this. They shouldn't be doing this. But anyway, Kobe Mainoo has come on, guys, by the way. Kobe Mainoo's come on. And I think it's to maintain some, or try and get some kind of control over the game, which they've not had so far. And Kuna came on, hasn't made much of a difference. And now Bruno Fernandes has got fouled, and yeah, so So Bruno Fernandes still stays on the pitch, by the way, which I know is surprising, but that's what it is. Mbumo came off for Ahmad, for Menu. I did say Mbumo was. Oh, that was a shot by Sunderland. I did say Mbumo was just making just passes that weren't reaching the flipping players, yeah. And I was like, oh look, he doesn't look good enough playing them passes. And he's had a few passes where he could have put Kuna through and get the third goal, and he misplaced it. And I thought, well, no, that's not good enough. So Kobe Mainoo, I wonder where he's going to play on the pitch. So Gertruda's coming on for Hume, by the way. So he just come off. So Sunderland making a switch up there, trying to put some fresh legs on. They've got about 10 minutes to get at least 2 goals. Do I see it happening? No, I don't. I think United are comfortable enough to get this win, but I'm just doing it for their own flipping confidence. I want them to go out and get another couple of goals. I want Sesko to maybe get another goal. I want Mbumo or Kuna to get his first goal. So I just want United to go out there and make this a convincing win, so fans can walk away from this game happy, and we can say, right, okay, we're seeing some positives. We can see how United can control and play. So this is Bruno Fernandes now playing it to Ahmad, who's still out there on the right wing. But Mbumo's not there, so I don't know what position. Who's playing it up front on the right wing? No one was. So Kuna now. Kuna shoots. It gets cleared by the defender, and Casemiro in there with a tackle, which was unnecessary. Brobby wasn't. He was facing his own goal on his own penalty area, and Casemiro just came flying in and gets himself a yellow card. Typical Casemiro, isn't it? That's Casemiro things. That's what he does. No need to do anything like that. But we're 2-0 up, where he's literally towards his flipping goal. He's not gonna. There's no danger to do that. There's no point going in there. Even if you win the tackle and get the ball, what are you gonna do with it? Just useless. Casemiro does not use his head. For someone so experienced, someone with, so many games underneath his belt for Real Madrid and everything. It's just he does not use his head. Completely useless when it comes to them kind of situations. You don't need to go in and foul or even make that tackle. You didn't need to do that. Anyway, United on the ball. Kuna trying to drive forward. I was saying United need to go and get another goal. United need to get another goal, man. Come on. Dogu now with a throwing in. The rain seems to have stopped a little bit, which is good news for the fans as well as the players. Bruno Fernandes, Ruben Amorim shouting instructions still for them to go forward and attack. The game's second half has been a bit poor in quality from the United side. Sunderland have played a lot better. Sunderland have come back out in the second half and really started playing aggressive football, and they've been doing well. But United have just I don't know whether they've took their foot off the gas or what, but they've just not really performed second half. Ball goes back to the Sunderland goalkeeper, who's looking to find somebody in the blue, and it doesn't find anybody, and he goes to Casemiro. Now Casemiro is saying it's handball, and he does get handball. Now Casemiro on a yellow card. So United have put on Mainoo and everything. Now Casemiro has gone and got himself a yellow card. Now what I would be doing as a manager, what I would be doing if I was Ruben Amorim, is looking to take him off now. Do not get Casemiro another yellow card. Get him off the pitch. Get him off the pitch. But this is Ruben Amorim. He's not gonna react to that, and I think that's where I think he lacks a bit. He needs to be reactive as well. He needs to look at the situation live and think, right, okay, I need to get off and do this. I need to change things about. Anyway, long ball forward to Kuna. Kuna one-on-one, driving forward. Come on, Kuna. Oh, brilliant tackle. Just last minute. Gertruda makes a brilliant last ditch tackle, man. Kuna was just, it looked like he was going to go around him and then just get the shot off. Kuna had the ball, running, driving forward, and he just looked like he's going to shoot. And then, what a tackle. Brilliant tackle. Sunderland with now to defend a corner. Sunderland are defending a corner. Let's see. Bruno Fernandes standing over it from the right-hand side. From the left-hand side, sorry. Let's see. Put a decent ball in, Bruno. Come on. We've got some big players in there. Sesko's in there. Ball comes in. Oh, I think Sesko did get his head to it. Or was it Kuna? Kuna got his head to it, but it missed the target completely, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Let's see. So it went up. Kuna had it. He should have done better. He had it. It was slightly going behind him, so he's kind of jumping backwards and trying to header it in. And here goes the substitutions. I called it. Casemiro coming off after his yellow card. Casemiro now coming off, and Harry Maguire's being brought on, and Ugarte are coming on. So that is some good news there for United. Casemiro coming off. I'm happy for Casemiro to come off because I don't want yeah, thing is coming on now. Lenny Euro's coming off. United just seeing out the game, by the way, guys. So, yeah. I think it's defensive minded. I think they're just going to try and hold on to the 2-0. Kobe Mainoo with a brilliant take on the edge of the area. I thought he might just turn around and unleash a shot there. But, yeah, Sunderland got to the ball quick enough. And it's a throwing, is it? Throwing for United? It looks like a throwing for United. Yeah. Come on, United. Come on, United. Come on, United. Sunderland trying to do something, but they're just not getting past the United defence. United defence look tight. Senny Lemons just keeping the ball. Now picks it up. He's had a very, very good game, solid game. When he's been called into question, he's pulled out with a save. But not just that, Senny Lemons has just looked good, just with his kicking, just ball handling, decision making, things like that. He's offered United something different to what Altay Bende has been doing. Anyway, Bruno Fernandes on the ball here. Ahmad on the right wing, but he's got cut offside. How do you manage that, honestly, Ahmad? Anyway, free kick to Sunderland. He goes straight to Senny Lemons. Sunderland just trying to do stuff, but they can't really. I mean, yeah, I mean, the damage was done in the first half. The second half's been a little bit cagey in terms of United really not controlling the play. Sunderland done a lot better, and again, a lot of loose passes from United. And this is it. This is what we all expected. I knew that we needed the second goal, and we needed to get it done in the first half, because this is what happens to United in the second half of most games. They're just completely... I don't know whether they get tired or they lose composure, but they lose concentration, and they start making silly passes that don't even reach the destination. It's just silly. And Dogu's come on. They've put fresh legs on, so it's not that United have tired like that. So anyway, Kuna on the ball now, driving forward, shoots. Weak shot by Kuna, goes straight to the keeper, and keeper just picks it up. I think Kuna's really good dribbling and going forward, but I've seen it a couple of games now. His shot power doesn't have the shot power to get really behind the ball and make the keeper work. And that as well, that shot, it was a shot he should have put some more power into. But anyway, it's 89 minutes. We're heading into injury time now. United should be able to now get this win. I can't see Sunderland scoring two rapid goals. United have defensively got enough players on to cope with everything. Kobe Mainoo's on. We've got Harry Maguire on. We've got Ugarte on. Mbumo's come off. And Casemiro's come off. And Mason Mount's come off for the substitutions. And Dallow's come off. Sunderland with a chance. Oh, that was a massive chance. Massive chance. One-on-one with the keeper. But Senny Lemons makes the stop. And he's not happy. He's shouting at the defenders, saying, get your shit together. What is this? We've got 5 minutes of added time. And that was it. That was a massive chance for Sunderland. 5 minutes of stoppage time. And Sunderland had... you just thought it's going to go at the back of the net. It was a simple chance. Oh, did not finish it. I think it was Hume. Oh, no, it's Talby. Talby, man. Talby. How did he miss that? He could have. Either way, he thought he was just going to curl it into the goals, but he went straight down the middle, and, well, it was saved by Senny Lemons. Senny Lemons now coming out, catching the ball. What? I love that. I love that. That's what I love. We were missing this. A keeper who comes out and collects the ball. Oh, it was crossed in. It was a floating cross in. And you know, if that cross had come in and Altai Bendit or Onana were in goal, they would never in a million years come out and collected that ball. They would have stayed on their goal line and watched it drop onto the head of a Sunderland player. And it would have been a header in. And look, that's the difference. That's why you have a goalkeeper who can come out and make it look easy. He makes it look easy. Just comes and just calmly collects the ball, jumps up, collects the ball, and nothing. No drama. No drama. Anyway, Mainoo on the ball now. United driving forward. There's some gaps, obviously, behind the Sunderland defence. Dogu crosses it in. Oh! I thought Kuna might get a touch on that and get a goal, but he doesn't. Dogun he's gone out for a goal kick. That was a chance. That was a big, massive chance. Oh man, this has been it's been a good watch, but then also a bit of a funny watch. The game second half, I was hoping that United can come out and at least get another goal, and show us some classy football. You know, some nice, sexy football we can watch and we can say, yeah, United are playing some football. They are, playing some football that we've been looking forward to for some time. But no, this United team can't yet do that. They can't yet get a convincing win. And when I mean by convincing win, I'm talking about a 2-3-0 win, yeah? 3-4-0, sorry. No, it's 2-0. But Sunderland have missed a few good chances. They've missed a few good chances. But positives are, look, Sonny Lemons, fantastic goalkeeper. Going forward, I think he is going to clearly be our #1 goalkeeper. Sesko getting another goal is also a very good thing. Again, confidence levels rising. Okay. Dogu now running down the wing. We've got played 3 minutes of extra time, by the way. I've left it as... Oh, I've made that same mistake on the... It's saying first half. Why do I always do that? I always do that. I always call it as we've finished. It's extra time. We're playing extra time right now. So if you're tuning in just now, trying to work out what's going on, United are playing injury time of the 5-minute injury time. We're into the 5th minute of the injury time. United have the ball, and Sunderland really lost the game in the first half and never really looked like they were going to come back into it. United won the game in the first half and haven't done much in the second half. They really been playing loose balls, not really looked to drive home the advantage and get another goal. Although they've had a few chances to do more with the ball, but they haven't. So second half has been a little bit, what shall I say, boring. You know what I mean? No teams come out. Sunderland have done a better job. They've come out and they've actually taken United and they've taken them out of the game. So that's it, guys. It's ended. It's ended 2-0 to United. What a game. What a game. We've got another win, which is great news. Ruben Amorim will be happy, will be satisfied. He's shaking hands, going off. The players look happy to get a win. And look, it puts to bed some concerns with United, but not all. Not all. The jury's still out with Ruben Amorim. He is still fighting for his job. There's no doubt that United will have to improve on this performance. This was a team, Sunderland, who had played pretty well, but I think United need to do better. The takeaway for me of this game was that United have started most games really well, and they've taken advantage of their possession, playing early on in the first half. Second half, not so good. But the positives are Sonny Lemons. Yes, we've got a top goalkeeper on our hands. It looks like if he carries on performing like this, will be a very crucial part of this team. So United finish the game 2-0. We won against Sunderland at home. And let's go. We've got an international break, and then it's the big one against Liverpool. Make sure you hit the like button on this video, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you've not already subscribed to the Man United Stream channel. And I will shortly, in a few minutes, upload my reaction video to this game, and we'll discuss exactly how this game panned out. Make sure you subscribe, guys. Goodbye. Brilliant stuff. And we go. Let's go. Yay.